We're in Las Vegas, and it's time to roll the dice. Moto XXX Honda's Damon Huffman was the series leader until injuries forced him to fall to second in the THQ World Supercross points. Amstel Chaparral Honda's Kevin Windham has 4 wins on the season and has been the other fast rider all year long. After last week's win, K-Dub is now only 12 points behind in the quest for his first Supercross title. That brings us to the house favorites. Mach 1's Heath Voss could give Yamaha's Big Blue Machine its second world title in a row. For the well-traveled Voss, it would be his first major championship and $100,000 in his bank account. THQ AMA Supercross points leader Chad Reed has been the favorite from the start of the season. The likable Australian has not disappointed. 10 wins in 15 tries has given Reed the opportunity to become the first foreign Supercross AMA champion in 13 years. 4 men, 2 titles on the line. It's time to roll the dice and see what happens. The paddock is full here at Sam Boyd Stadium. The fans are all on hand, anxiously awaiting a wonderful night of Supercross. The Maxxis U.S. Open hardware is on hand, and our thanks to the Checkmate Squadron VF-211s from Virginia Naval Air Station. Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada. It's the entertainment capital of the world for the THQ AMA Supercross Series and the THQ World Supercross GP. And hello, everyone. I'm Todd Harris. With a few of my friends, we are expecting a capacity crowd tonight at Sam Boyd Stadium, upwards of 40,000 people on a picture-perfect night tonight. The Chamber of Commerce could not be more happier. Oh, and by the way, we'll be handing out some titles. In the 250 class, Chad Reed comes in with a 12-point lead over Kevin Windham on board his Honda. They'll battle it out, see who walks away with that title. Also in the World Supercross GP, will it be Heath Voss? Will it be Damon Huffman? We'll have to wait and get inside and find out. Remember, the official destination of Supercross is Las Vegas, Nevada, as we take a quick look at the point standings. First off on the THQ AMA standings, and you can see Chad Reed in his points lead. It is precarious, but Reed has been good all year long. The man is the picture smooth, but does Kevin Windham have something special for him tonight? And on the World Supercross GP side, all Heath Voss needs to do is qualify for the main event, and that $100,000 and the World Supercross title is his. Damon Huffman certainly has his work cut out for him. Right now, let's join my colleague who's standing by in the Yamaha tent, Mr. Cameron Steele. Cameron.
Well, I'm here with 2 gentlemen on the verge of championships, Chad Reed and Heath Voss here. And Heath, you've done it from a come-from-behind kind of situation. Are you surprised where you're sitting here as we go into the final race, and what's your game plan?
Well, you know, I had a meeting with Keith McCarty and Jimmy Perry and all the Yamaha guys, and you know, Keith just told me to take it 1 race at a time, and they were just telling me, you know, that they really want this championship, and I really want it too. And I've been fortunate to string together some pretty good races and no injuries, and so I'm very excited to be here tonight. And when I qualify for the main, I clinch the championship.
Well, what he's telling you is he's got to make it to the main event to clinch the championship. And well, last week he went through the last chance qualifier, and another guy who's been through some different times, Chad Reed, on the verge of a championship. We all actually thought he would clinch last week, and some kind of fuel craziness pops up and grabs you. And you know, now I understand the AMA is not going to take Yamaha's appeal. What's really going on?
You know, who really cares? It's a lot to Yamaha. You know, it's something totally out of my control, and I'm here to race and here to win a championship. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do it last weekend. Kind of got something thrown out there that was very unexpected, but you know, what better place than Vegas to come here and race, have fun, and try and get a title.
All right, we've talked about Chad Reed's blistering speed all year, 10 wins. Chad, what's the game plan? Do we see Chad Reed come out and decimate the field, or is it a safe Chad Reed tonight?
You know, it all depends on the start. You know, it's I want to get a whole shot. I want to win. I want to go out on a win. You know, I want to win the title with a win. I don't want to just ride around and kind of take it as it comes to me. But if I have to do that, I will do that, because it's all about winning the wall, not the battle sometimes. And you know, I'm kind of in the position Ricky was in last year. You know, now I know how he felt.
Well, it's kind of crazy. We're looking forward to some championships being decided tonight, and Jamie Littles with the other 2 guys that can throw a wrench in these guys' spokes.
Well, thanks, Cam. I know you're with the champs going into the night, but I'm with the underdogs. There's a lot of favoritism going on. A lot of fans out here want to see you two win tonight. But I got to start with you first. World Supercross title. It's been very close up to this point. But what's it going to take for you to take this thing away from Heath?
Well, definitely a little luck. I don't know about Kevin's situation, but I actually hired someone to whack boss's knee. But never mind. No, I'm joking. It's kind of a long shot, but you know, if Keith has a little problem qualifying or something like that, I'm going to be right there trying to take advantage of it. But you know, it's been a great season all season long, and I've had a couple injuries that really have kept me back. But I'm feeling great forward tonight and looking forward to it.
All right, and Kevin, we just found out the appeal from Yamaha has been denied. What are your thoughts on that?
I really don't have too much to say about it. You know, I've commented on the fuel situation once before, and I just kind of like to let it lie right now. And you know, I'm just looking forward to going out tonight and trying to put in a good performance here in Vegas. No matter what it is, I've already kind of put this season into the successful category, so I'm stoked to be here. I remember standing in this parking lot, you know, 365 days ago thinking, like, all right, I got Glen Helen next weekend. This is my first race back. And, you know, a year later, I'm still having fun, and that's what counts.
Well, listen, 12 points. That's not a whole lot. Anything can happen. It is Vegas. Crazy things happen. What do you think your chances are tonight?
Yeah, it's tight. You know, it's a good feeling. You know, it's nice to have it go to the last race, and no one ever wants to have the championship decided before the last race, especially me being in second. But you know, I am definitely a long shot and definitely the underdog. You know, because on top of Chad being a great rider, a lot of guys that could possibly beat him would be on a Yamaha as well. So, you know, I mean, for him to finish way back, I mean, I just don't see it happening. But you know, he's a great rider. He's had a strong season. But you know, I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna try to win tonight and do the best I can, and like I said, I'm stoked to be here. Looking forward to next weekend, and you know, all smiles. Nothing to complain about.
Well, it's a big night ahead. That's what's happening in the Honda pit. Todd, take it away.
In this week's edition of the Nissan Rider of the Week, we thought we'd spotlight all the postseason award winners. There are your winners for the Racer X gas card. And in the U.S. Smokeless Tobacco Pro Privateer Challenge, it's Damon Huffman.
It was a goal of mine in the early season to go out and win this, and looks like I finally wrapped it up. So the Nissan truck and the Weekend Warrior trailer plus the 25 grand are all great bonuses, and I feel very lucky to have won it, and just really happy with it all.
Continuing on with the awards this year, the Asterisk Medic Card winners, followed by the MMI Top Tech Awards and the Privateer Money List, something that Tyler Evans has benefited from.
You know, what's the saying? It pays to be a privateer right now, and it seems like each week it gets a little bit better and better. So hopefully, you know, next year the pot will be up more.
And finally, the Butterfinger Hole Shot Award, first with the 125s, and then with the 250s. And Chad Reed knows the importance of getting the hole shot. He picked up $4,500 of Butterfinger money.
I think the hole shot means a lot because obviously you didn't have to get dirty, and it gives you a clean track to you know, do your job properly. And I think it means a lot to the team because you know, they're the guys who I give my big check to. I get them at the end of the year, but during the year they keep them at the race shop. And the engine guy obviously likes you know, his bike to the first corner fastest, and it means a lot to them, I think, a lot.
So we are set to go and get things rolling here at the 250. Here's how you make it to the main event. 2 heats, 4 transfer in each, 2 semis, 5 transfer in each, and then the 1 LCQ with 2 transferring, taking us to the main event. Right now, 250 heat number 1 staging on the line. This is the one that has Kevin Windham, Mike Rocco, Nick Way, Heath Boss, Tyler Evans, Keith Johnson, Eric Vallejo, just to name a few. And Heath Boss needs to qualify, Cameron. If he qualifies for the main event, he gets the THQ World Supercross title. On board with Travis Pastrana. Pastrana gave us a great look with the helmet cam. Into second, tries to go triple into first. Look at this.
Yeah, Travis Pastrana right there. Eric Vallejo with the hole shot, but let's watch Travis tonight. He's got to keep it smooth. He can't have little problems. He can't fall down and get run over. We know he has the speed. He can run. He can win. He's in the lead right now. This is what it takes. Pastrana just has to keep it on 2 wheels.
Travis Pastrana, your leader. Kevin Windham moves past Vallejo, so it's Pastrana and Windham going 1 and 2 right now. Vallejo slides to third as they come through and take the green flag. So Travis Pastrana, it's the helmet cam has him out front, but he's got trouble in the back door in the form of number 14 on board the Honda, Kevin Windham.
And in case you're wondering about the look there, Kevin Windham running the purple bike. Oh, look at this! Running up the outside, Travis. Let's see what they decide to do. Now, Travis is in Kevin's line. He likes to run the edge. Travis going for one triple. Not able to triple. We've seen it in practice, and it may happen.
Speaking of practice, yesterday, Travis Pastrana went down hard in practice in that very section to the inside. It's Windham. Does he have to drive as they hit the triple together? They look at each other. Oh, my!
The point over, both guys.
And as they come to the tunnel, Kevin Windham on board the Honda goes to the front. Travis Pastrana in second. That is some fine showmanship.
At Track Walk, Todd, I was down on the track, and these two guys were walking around together. And I'm all, what's going on? Some kind of conspiracy? And Kevin says, we haven't talked about dirt bikes until you walked up.
Unbelievable. Well, here's the pass on Vallejo. Pastrana pulled off the early part. On the right side of your screen, he's all business, goes underneath the tunnel, comes out in front. Now watch this on board.
Skip it across, the triple.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Yes.
And Pastrana, as we go back to racing action, goes to the inside. Pastrana goes back to the lead. So Pastrana and Windham. Oh my, you gotta be kidding me.
Travis Pastrana has collected many X Games gold medals along the way, and he just threw the knack-knack while looking over at Windham and passing him at the same time.
Forget Siegfried and Roy. Let's get Pastrana and Windham down on the strip putting on a show. You got to be kidding me. Have you ever seen anyone pull a knack-knack in the middle of a heat race battling for first?
Well, I know that the AMA has scolded Tyler Evans for doing it on the parade lap. I can only imagine if they might say something here. I'm not sure, but hey, Travis is having a good time racing. We're having a good time watching, so who cares what he does?
It is the last race of the year, the Supercross finale here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and Travis Pastrana, I don't want to say he's going out with a bang, but he is putting on quite a show. And Windham now back to the lead. Let's watch.
Windham going to the inside line. Look over at each other again. The one thing to point out here is there's no one behind them. They've taken off, so they're having fun, and Travis is definitely having a good time, but there's no one nearby. And this is what Kevin Windham needs if he wants to try to win the championship. He needs a guy like Pastrana to run up there in between him and Reed.
It's Windham, Pastrana, LaRocco, Evans, and Way, the top five. But right now, all eyes in Sam Boyd Stadium are on 1 and 2. Kevin Windham and Travis Pastrana putting on a show. We'll be back with more of the 250 Heat 1 after this.
Rated E for everyone. At Rainbow Studios, we wanted even the most dangerous stuff to look realistic. So we brought in our intern, Toby.
Are you ready? Go! Go!
Thanks to him, you can do things in this game you've never done before, like go head-to-head with a monster truck, outrun a biplane, or jump a helicopter. You're the man, Toby. You're the man. MX Unleashed.
This is my Subway salad, the new Atkins-friendly grilled chicken and baby spinach salad, made fresh in front of me with chicken, garlic, almonds, all in a bed of baby spinach. And saying baby spinach is my new Lucky Charm, baby spinach. Oh, garlic almonds? Garlic almonds. My Subway salad, all the Subway fresh salad. It's what I eat when I want to eat fresh.
Okay. Hey, Mike, I know you think your truck is totally sick, but this is what I think of your precious 4x4 hang out all day with your stupid friend's truck! Push it!
Springtime at Hockey Inc. means one thing, playoffs. Detroit, Tampa Bay, Philadelphia, San Jose. Keep it up, boys. What a play! We're pulling extra shifts and nobody's sleeping till the Stanley Cup's been won. The NHL playoffs delivered nightly on ESPN and ESPN2.
Supercross on ESPN2 is brought to you by Suzuki, maker of performance-driven motorcycles, scooters, and all-terrain vehicles. by MX Unleashed, available now for PlayStation 2 and Xbox. And by Honda, the company that defines performance in motorcycles, ATVs, personal watercraft, and scooters. Welcome back to Sam Boyd Stadium, Las Vegas, Nevada, on a beautiful evening here. We have a sold-out stadium, almost 40,000 as a rider goes down. It's number 78 who has dropped. Lap rider, we'll get back to that story momentarily. This is the story, though, we want to bring you up to speed with. Number 28 is Heath Voss. He currently sits in 5th place. Nick Way holds 4th place. That's the final transfer position. If Heath Voss, Cameron, if my math is right, can transfer after this race, he gets $100,000.
Well, there's still a little bit of numbers to crunch there, but basically he makes the main event. He wins the World Supercross GP title, takes home the 100G and the number 1 plate, and he'll be smiling all the way. And right now, Nick Way pulls up a little bit there, and here comes Heath. I'm not surprised that he's not trying to jam it in on him, because Heath knows crashing's not going to get you to the main event, and he's generally a super clean rider. And if it came down to the last chance qualifier, that was the last turn, I think Nick Way would be out over the hay bale.
Well, Nick Way, such a talented rider, young man on board the Suzuki, number 27 out of Michigan, holding off Heath Voss right now, and Nick Way's just trying to maintain his position. He wants to transfer to the main and not have to go to a semi. So Way on number 27 Suzuki doing his job. Heath Voss on the 28 Yamaha trying to move in there with a title on the line, the World Supercross GP title. If he gets into the main event, as Cameron pointed out, he will pick up that title by virtue of points, and the white flag is out. This is the last lap.
And 1 lap to do the business. He's close where he can actually look at some lines. Does he risk it? Does he go inside this next right-hand corner is where he's been coming up on the inside of him. And he comes up inside, but he's not close enough to make a move. So we'll see if it happens over here in the rhythm section. Oh, Wyndham throws it flat, yes.
Kevin Wyndham on the left-hand side of your screen. He is your leader. On the right-hand side, it is the battle for 4th place. Kevin Wyndham has pretty much dominated this race. Other than the great show, he'll come through. Your winner, 250, heat number 2, Kevin Wyndham. Now the battle for 4th place rages on. Nick Way and Heath Voss. Nick Way currently holds down 4th. Heath Voss maintains 5th. If Voss can't get past him, the door still remains open for David Huffman.
And Pastrana just took the checkers for the 2nd place. He's into the main event, and right now,
Nick Way does his job. So Heath Voss is going to have to wait to celebrate.
Last week he goes through the LCQ.
Oh, my.
Nail-biter.
So Kevin Wyndham picks up the victory here in 250, heat number 1. A solid performance, definitely one for the ages. As we take a look at the final results, 250, heat number 2, your winner, Kevin Wyndham, followed by Travis Pastrana, Mike LaRocco, and Nick Way, all moving on to the main event. Let's send it down to Jamie Little.
Well, Todd, Travis Pastrana, Kevin Wyndham, they used to ride together a lot. They used to be teammates. Kevin, it looked like you guys are having just a little bit of fun out there. What was going through your mind when he busted a knack-knack right next to you?
I just wish I would have known he was going to do it. He was so close, I swear I could have reached over and grabbed his rear fender, but it was cool. You know, and that brings us back to a couple years ago when we were riding together a lot. It's good to have Travis back in the heat, and you know, I knew he was going to be in my heat. We've been talking about it all day, so I was excited to have him up there, but really glad I could get my Honda to the win, and looking forward to a good main tonight.
It's never too early to plan for the new Supercross season. The 7th annual Maxxis U.S. Open is only a few months away, and as always, the MGM Grand in Las Vegas is the official destination for the sport's richest event. This October 8th to the 10th, all of your favorite stars are expected to be on hand on their new rides for 2005. Ricky Carmichael, Chad Reed, and will we see Jake Stewart on a 250? And remember, 2004 U.S. Open Supercross tickets from the MGM Grand are on sale now. The Maxxis U.S. Open. Get your tickets. Right now, Cameron Steele's going to take us on a ride. It's the MX Unleashed track experience.
Surprise, people, we're going riding with TP Travis Pastrana. Check out that flat corner. It's going to be tough all night. Rocking into a rhythm section. You can step on, step off there, or step off at the end. A couple different options. Right turn, and guess what? Triple jump, and then a small whoop section. And where we're getting tricky is after this left-hand turn, 180 degrees, you can triple through here. Will anybody do it? Travis is taking the first one. A very short takeoff for the second one. Not able to get it, but there are many options there. A left turn, elevated, and then you're going to go into this combo section. You can also do some step-ons there as well. And a tricky section here where you get into the triple jump. And then Our favorite part of the track, a left-hand turn, 4th gear, blitz the whoops, people. That's what it looks like on board Travis's bike. A left-hand turn, more whoops, and your finish line jump, and that is your MX Unleashed track experience.
All right, thank you very much, Cameron. You know, Clear Channel and Dirtworks, in conjunction with their website, ran a little contest, gave a lucky fan a chance to come out here and design the track themselves. For more on that, let's check in with Rich Winkler.
Well, the contest was run on the internet. You could enter it either on supercross.cc.com or on dirtworks.com. Basically, all we did was print the track map with an open lane, and we told them it's approximately 220 feet long. Put in anything you want, and so we got some stuff that was pretty fanciful. I mean, gigantic things that would look better on a video game maybe than in real life. But out of almost 400 entries, there were several really good ones. It was tough to pick one, but I think we picked a really good one.
Well, I won the Dirtworks and Clear Channel contest for the contest lane here at Las Vegas.
It's the center lane right down the middle. It has a wide sweeping turn coming into it, so it offers the riders a choice of going narrow or going wide. And of course, that whichever they do in that turn determines whether they're going to multiple jump into the lane or single. So the rhythm is different depending on whether they go wide or inside on the turn. That's what we like. We like somebody that thought about choices when they designed the lane, and that's why we picked Nathan.
Well, the option was to roll the first double and jump onto the next one and then go down the whoops, or double the first one, or you could go big and jump all the way over to the next roller.
250, heat number 2, staging on the line. This one's got Chad Reed, David Villeman, Michael Burns, Sean Hamlin's in there, as is Damon Huffman. And you know Damon Huffman was watching 250, heat number 1, making sure Mr. Voss did not move on. So the door's still open for him, Cameron. Right now, though, Chad Reed just needs to go out there and take care of business.
I talked to Chad a couple times over the day, and he seemed focused and ready to come here for a championship.
250, heat number 2 on the line. Chad Reed will not get the whole shot. Michael Byrne, number 26, goes to the line, but Reed's right there with him.
And the story there, Huffman was right in that first corner, and he backed off. He took it easy, didn't want to get cleaned out. He wants to make it through to the main event if he can.
So Michael Byrne goes to the front of the pack, and look at this. There's a pile up in the back, a huge pile up.
Yard sale galore, a bunch of riders down. We're going to have to check it out and see who's involved. But trying to make out those numbers now. Riders making it through the field, and there's Chad Reed.
Reed currently sitting in 6th position right now as they come through. So I think everyone at Team Yamaha right now a little nervous knowing what's on the line with a 12-point lead over Kevin Windham. But your leader right now, Michael Burns, Sean Hamlin, currently sits in 2nd place. And David Villeman on board the Yamaha sits in 3rd. But here comes Reed picking up another position, moves ahead of Damon Huffman.
Now let's check out this next section, because Chad Reed's the only 250 rider that has triple here. You see him wheeling in, setting up, not able to continue through. He's getting past right there at the 38 of JT, Jason Thomas. So Reed playing it safe. Remember, the championship's on the line. If he doesn't need to do all those triples, let's not risk it, I think, is the way he should be thinking.
This is 250, heat number 2. Remember, we're taking the top 4 to the main event. Everyone else has to go to the semis and or the LCQs. David Villeman now putting the pressure on number 36 on board the Suzuki. That's Sean Hamlin. And here comes Villeman.
And Hamlin looks so great in practice, and Villeman, oh, right there, a little slip-up. We talked about the track being slippery. The guys are so used to being blue groove here. A little bit of moisture on the track, slide around just a little bit.
So Michael Byrne continues to lead this 250 heat number 2 affair. Remember, we're going 8 laps. The top 4 go to the main. Everyone else has to work their way through the semi. Villeman does the triple, as does Reed. We'll find out who wins heat 2 after this.
Cancer took this man from his 9 kids. Now our family is giving them the house he always dreamed of. And with more than 1,000 friends and neighbors.
It was so awesome.
We'll welcome them home. The hit show Extreme Makeover Home Edition, all new ABC tonight.
There's only one VTX 1800, the biggest, most powerful V-twin cruiser we've ever built, with a full line of accessories, so you can customize the VTX as extreme as you want to be. Right now, purchase a 2003 VTX 1800 and we'll give you $1,000 of Honda genuine accessories. There's even low 3.9% financing to turn our VTX into your VTX.
winners of the last 5 NBA championships square off. Shaq and the Lakers take on Duncan and the Spurs in Game 1 of the Western Conference semifinals. Today at 3 Eastern, noon Pacific on ABC, home of the NBA Finals.
Can't sleep unless you're caught up on the entire day in sports.
The man is still a menace at the plate.
At 11, Sports Center.
This news just went down in the last 40 minutes.
Dan, Outside the Lines nightly with Bob Lee.
There was drama and theater today. The topic, steroids and drug testing.
Followed by Baseball Tonight.
Why not just use your bullpen?
Now featuring John Kruk.
I have an opinion on everything, and sometimes you're not going to like it.
The entire day in sports. Weeknights starting at 11 Eastern on ESPN.
I'm hungry.
Paying close attention to what goes into your car makes all the difference in performance and longevity. So shouldn't you pay close attention to what goes into your family? By helping children eat 5 servings of fruits and vegetables a day, you're giving them the best gift of all, good health.
Hi everybody, I'm Dave Vinton. Sports People Hawaii is the only show dedicated to your local sports.
In this all-new episode, I'll have Waipahu scholar athlete Chloe Behag. The tennis player is making quite a racket with grades and game. Meanwhile, John Nolan profiles Kahuku's all-star basketball player Latoya Wiley.
Sports People Hawaii, the best coverage of high school and college action from across the state. 9 p.m. on OC 16's all-new Tuesday lineup.
Online now.
Welcome back to Sam Boyd Stadium, Las Vegas, Nevada. It's now time for the Suzuki Pit Experience. Everyone who is anyone is on board. The U.S. Open girls are already here, getting ready for the Maxxis U.S. Open, which comes to us in October. Who's your favorite rider? Is it Bubba? Is it Tedesco? They'll battle it out in the 125 East-West shootout. But in the pits in Las Vegas, it's like no other place. Sight, sound, smells, they are certainly the creme de la creme. Welcome back to Las Vegas, Nevada. Sam Boyd Stadium on a sellout night here in the desert. This is 250 heat number 2. Your leader, Michael Byrne, out in front. Chad Reed has now moved into second. David Villeman fifth and third. And here comes Chad Reed putting the pressure on Michael Byrne. We're fortunate enough to have Jeff Gordon, the 4-time NASCAR champ, in the booth with us. And in what a perfect time as Chad Reed goes to the inside on fellow Aussie rider Michael Byrne. And Chad Reed moves to the front. Jeff, you've seen moves like that before.
Oh, man, that's a great move. You know, he got a little bit behind the start, but he really came on strong, never gave up, and that's a true champion right there.
Now, what are your thoughts on Supercross? You were saying earlier this is the first time you've seen that. You've got to appreciate the speed.
Well, it's just amazing the shape that these guys are in, what they're capable of doing, the technology that has come into these bikes with the shocks and the springs, and you know, I can relate to that certainly in NASCAR and what we're able to do these days with our race cars.
Well, Jeff, I want to ask you, we're talking about championships. You have 4 of them. Chad Reed, you know, he's right there for the championship this year. Kevin Windham, if he beats him, Chad just needs to finish in good place. Does he play it safe? Does he go for the championship? What kind of move do you make here? Do you go for the win? Because Chad...
I think it's too early in the season to play it too safe. So, you know, he's got to go for it right now, get those points up there. And there's a time to be safe and a time to go for it. And I think now's the time to go for it.
Well, Chad Reed continues to lead this race. It's Reed, Byrne, and Villeman. And David Villeman starting to put the pressure on Michael Byrne. Chad Reed out in front as we are coming up lap 6 of 8. Top 4 moving on to the main event. Everyone else going for a semi and an LCQ. Here's the section. Look at this. The triple, the double, and then he eases off on the backstretch. Cameron, I think as we get down to the main event, Jeff, you might look at this track and see the same thing. That is the critical section.
Now, I'm wondering if they're not able to do the triple-triple because the track conditions are starting to go away a little bit, or is that going to come in later on? And these guys got to go for it.
Well, really, only Chad Reed did it in practice. And, you know, also James Stewart did it on the 125. So a lot of 250s are like, man, we should be doing this. They all work during practice. And you're right. The track conditions are very tough. In that little kink where they have to take off for that second set of triples, it has a little rut all the way across it. It's hard to find your line.
Yeah.
Reed continues to lead this 250 heat number 2. And look at Villeman. He is absolutely moving on it. David Villeman, number 12, on board the Yamaha. Michael Byrne, number 26, on board the Kawasaki. And Villeman with a beautiful pass on the inside.
That's what we call a slide job in NASCAR.
Well, you saw Burner look over, too. He was totally aware that Villeman was there. It was almost like he left the door open. Would you say
I don't know if there's a whole lot he could do, but I think Billiman was going to take that spot no matter what.
This is 250 heat number 2 from Las Vegas, Nevada, the series finale here. Chad Reed tries to wrap up a title. Todd Harris along with Cameron Steele. Jeff Gordon in the booth, the 4-time NASCAR champion, and Jamie Little reporting from down on the track. Michael Byrne got the whole shot, and Billiman has gone down. David Billiman has gone down. It's good to see him up and walking, but that's not a good sign right there.
Yeah, normally, if you're in a qualifying position or close to it, you get back on the motorcycle and try to keep moving, but it looks like David's going to go back there behind the banner and just kind of check himself out a bit.
Well, back to our leader right now. We're on the white flag lap, final lap for Chad Reed. He is out in front by a mile, especially since his teammate David Billiman went down. Here he is again doing the triple. He's going to double, and then he's going to take it easy into this left-hand turn. So much controversy, I guess, swirling around Chad Reed, the Yamaha, the gas thing. It's a moot point, as Jamie pointed out. The appeal was denied, but I think in talking to Terry Beal and some of the people at Yamaha, it's all about integrity. And I can't think of anyone who has more integrity right now than Chad Reed in the sport. He's going to come out here and do what he has to do to pick up the victory, wrap up the championship like a champion should. But the most consistent rider this year throughout the season has been number 22, your winner, 250, heat number 2, Chad Reed, the Thunder from Down Under. We want to thank Jeff Gordon for being in the booth with us.
My pleasure. I enjoyed it. It's awesome.
You're welcome anytime as the racing continues on. But the winner is Chad Reed once again in dominating fashion. Look at that lap time. Right. And there are your official results. Chad Reed picks up the victory, followed by Michael Burns, Sean Hamlin, and Damon Huffman has made it into the main event. Jason Thomas just on the outside looking in. Right now, let's send it down to Jamie Little.
Well, Chad Reed definitely had to earn that win. And Chad, Jeff Gordon, NASCAR champion's upstairs. He's going, I've been in his shoes before. It's down to the line. Championship is on the line tonight. What's going through your mind? Are you going to play it safe or are you going to push it? Do you want to end this thing on a high note?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I'm going to you go for the whole shot and try to make a breakaway and try to make something happen. And, you know, but obviously I'm not going to jeopardize the championship. That's my number 1 goal. And unfortunately, we had a small problem then, but we'll fix it before the main event and come out and have fun. You know, I really want to have a good race and go out winning.
All right, you guys, and on a good note, David Billiman, he said he hit his head pretty good, but he will be back.
In your Thor qualifying highlights, it was like this is semi-1, Cameron. Your winner of the World Supercross title, he's boss by virtue of that victory.
Makes it to the main, gets number 1 plate. Boss, Johnson, Anderson, Evans, and Hoffmaster moving on.
In semi number 2, it was David Billiman with the win, followed by Johnson, Thomas Clark, and Jeff Gibson. And in the LCQ, it's James Pavoli and Tyson Hadsel going on to the main event. Coming up, it's the 250 main. Will tonight belong to Kevin Windham, or will Chad Reed walk away with the win and the title? Stick around, it's next.
Some kids want to be motocross stars. Your kids want to be just like you. No matter what your age or ability, Suzuki's got you covered with a full line of off-road and trail bikes for you and your family. Suzuki.
Scent is the strongest sense tied to memory. How will you be remembered? Introducing new Red Zone Invisible Solid. It's the longest lasting Invisible Solid from Old Spice, so you smell great all day and all night. New Red Zone Invisible Solid in 4 cents. Stay in the zone.
Mrs. B, this chicken scampi reminds me of Mrs. B.
You dated Mrs. B's granddaughter to get food this good.
No, I never did that. Yes, you did.
Try Olive Garden's chicken scampi in our garlic cream sauce or succulent shrimp scampi.
I love this.
Olive Garden, when you're here, your family.
The feeling of getting every 7th Viagra prescription free. To get started today, go to Viagra.com/card or call 1-866-232-5669.
Welcome back. Las Vegas, Nevada is the site as we are inside a sold-out Sam Boyd Stadium for the 250 main event. Todd Harris along with Cameron Steele and Jamie Little. This is the THQ World Supercross GP and the THQ AMA Supercross Series. It all comes down to this. We take a look at our Suzuki starting grid. There's Kevin Windham, Chad Reed, Travis Pastrana, Michael Byrne, Mike LaRocco, Sean Hamlin, Nick Wade, Damon Huffman. Travis Pastrana is a late scratch. More on that later in the race with Jamie Little, but there is the rest of the usual suspects. And Tommy Hoffmaster, the final race of the year, will be running the helmet cam. And Cameron, if we saw anything in Salt Lake last week, Hoffmaster's a good choice to run the helmet camera. Right now, let's send it down to Jamie Little.
Well, you guys, Heath Voss has been very emotional and very vocal talking about his late friend Donnie Schmidt. He dedicates this World Supercross title to him. He was his mentor growing up. He's always wanted to be just like him. Donnie Schmidt was a world champion, and now Heath Voss is as well.
All right, thank you very much, Jamie. A good look at Heath Voss, your new World Supercross GP champion. The title, the $100,000, Cameron, but I think the title means a whole lot to him.
It definitely does, and it frees him up now. Now that he has the title, he's talked about he wants to get on the podium to show everybody what he can do. Maybe he's been a little bit conservative, just trying to watch out for that point, the points battle all the way through it. Well, now's a good time for him to put together, and this guy, Chad Reed, he's got the pressure of all of Las Vegas and the world and the championship on his shoulders right now.
They don't come any cooler than number 22, Chad Reed, on board his Yamaha. Right next to him, Kevin Windham. He sits 12 points back as we enter this, the final race of the season. And the way it shakes down is if Windham wins, he has to hope for Chad Reed to finish 8th or worse, as the 30 board is straight up for the final time of the 2004 Supercross season. It's been a great ride, and it all comes down to this. Las Vegas, Nevada, sold-out crowd on a beautiful night. The 30 board is sideways. We're set to go racing 250 main. Damon Huffman goes out and grabs himself a Butterfinger hole shot, but Kevin Windham looks like he's going to double in the first place.
And Chad Reed right there in your top 5. So, Chad moving forward, it's going to take a miracle for him or a mistake by Chad himself to give Windham this championship. And right now, Kevin in the driver's seat, and some riders that are good in between him. Berner looking for his first podium of the season, running second right now.
Your leader, number 14, Kevin Windham, out in front. He'll take them through for the first time, and look at Chad Reed already moving up to 3rd. Reed has the inside line. He's going to move ahead of Nick Wade. Nick Wade has some problems. Oh, it's Michael Byrne in 3rd as we look at the Butterfinger hole shot replay.
Damon Huffman just on his game. Great jump. Everything perfect. Hits the berm on the gas. It's gone, and hey, he's taking home the money for that.
Back to racing action. Number 14 on board the Honda. Kevin Windham out in front, but close behind his good friend, Chad Reed. The battle is on. If it stays like this, Cameron, the title goes to Chad Reed, often reminiscent of last year when Ricky Carmichael claimed the title, but did not win the final race.
Well, after talking to Chad today and just knowing Chad from being around the races and talking to him, I'm pretty sure he wants to get up there and win it. You won't do it at all costs. The championship is definitely the most important thing. He said that at the beginning of the show, but you know he wants to beat Windham.
No question about it. Chad Reed taking this really smooth. He's got Kevin Windham in his sights, likes it just like that. Your top 4, all the big players are represented. Your Honda out in front, Yamaha in 2nd. You got a Kawasaki in 3rd and a Suzuki running in 4th. Here comes Mike LaRocco. He is in the top 5, but the battle is up front. Kevin Windham is your leader. Chad Reed, the overall points leader, sits in 2nd. And here's where you have to wonder. I think Jamie talked about it. You've talked about it. Does he go out on top and get the checkered flag to win the title, or does he just decide, you know what, I'm going to lay back? We'll get back to that race momentarily, but right now it's Michael Byrne in 3rd. Nick Wade currently sits in 4th, number 27 on board the Suzuki.
I talked to Nick Wade before the day really got started. He's like, man, he goes, you guys were hard on me last week. I'm over here running the podium position, and he couldn't hold it. He's like, I know. He goes, I want to do it. So right now he's in a position, both of these guys, Michael Byrne and Nick Wade, can really use the podium. Neither one have got one this year. Berner, everybody expected to be a guy on the podium.
Nick Wade currently running in 4th place out of DeWitt, Michigan on the Suzuki RM250 American Suzuki Motorsport and Dunlop sponsored bike. He is trying to track down Michael Byrne from Australia out of Temecula, California on the Kawasaki Kawasaki KX250 Team Chevy Trucks Kawasaki. And with that, let's check in with Jamie Little.
Well, Nick Quay's teammate is Travis Pastrana, and you guys kind of mentioned that he didn't make the main tonight. Well, that was all by choice. Of course, he qualified. He said, you know what, Jamie, I'm just not feeling it. There's only going to be one of two outcomes. I'm either going to end up on the ground and hurt, or I'm going to be in the back of the pack. I'm just not where I want to be right now.
Well, Travis Pastrana possibly making a wise decision there. I know the fans want to see it. While we were away, Nick Quay came together with Michael Byrne. Byrne jumped out in front, and while Nick Quay was regrouping, Mike LaRocco slides in front of him. So it's Wyndham and Reed out in front. Byrne, LaRocco, and Wade waging the battle in the top 5. When we come back, more 250 main event from Las Vegas, Nevada. Stay with us.
Get music you really want with Butterfinger. Now you can win free music. Check your specially marked wrapper. You can instantly win up to 10 free downloads of your favorite songs, or even a week on tour with simple plans. Break out of the ordinary and get tuned in with Butterfinger from Nestle.
Rated E for everyone. At Rainbow Studios, we wanted even the most dangerous stuff to look realistic. So we brought in our intern, Toby.
Are you ready? Go! Go!
Thanks to him, you can do things in this game you've never done before, like go head-to-head with a monster truck, outrun a biplane, or jump a helicopter. You're the man, Toby. You're the man. MX Unleashed.
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, honey, it's a camera phone. It's 2 camera phones.
Oh, it's a Mother's Day miracle. Oh, hey, I'll take this one.
This year, Mother's Day isn't just for moms. Buy Mom one cool CDM 8900 camera phone from Verizon Wireless and get yourself a second phone free. Send pictures back and forth on 2 great phones with 1 great deal. Plus, join in and call each other or any Verizon Wireless customer anytime without using any plan minutes.
I sent you a picture of the syrup.
Verizon Wireless. We never stop working for you.
Tomorrow's special was going to be vegetarian lasagna, but since spaghetti with marinara sauce was served today, the staff did not feel it was appropriate to have 2 Italian dishes in a row. Therefore, the new special is shepherd's pie and lentil soup.
Well, number one, we're off the strip, and it's a really young, kind of hip crowd. We've got the best pool in the world, if you ask me.
Haven't you heard, man? Pool party. You know, Clear Channel is putting on a pool party all day, and the Hard Rock's pool is just incredible. So, a little sun, maybe a couple of umbrella drinks, but we'll be there.
I enjoy the Hard Rock because as a member of the motocross family that does the series and ending up here in Las Vegas, it's the end of everything for the Supercross series. So you're able to spend time here in Vegas and spend time at the Hard Rock and go to the awards ceremony, and everybody's together with a lot less stress that you have, obviously, throughout the season, and a place to relax.
It's just a really cool, laid-back, fun place to go, get away and relax. And I think that the athletes, the riders, as well as all the people involved with all the teams, really enjoy themselves at the Hard Rock. They can really relax, they can get away. It's very personal, and it's the #1 place to party in Vegas.
Welcome back to Sandboy Stadium, Las Vegas, Nevada. Mike LaRocco currently sitting in 3rd, flying those Hard Rock Hotel and Casino colors. And it's kind of a savvy marketing move, Cameron. You get to the last race, you decide, you know what? Honda's always been known as red, but how about a little purple and gold bling bling? Let's watch LaRocco, how he got into 3rd place. This was his pass as he got past Michael Byrne.
And LaRocco just charging the whoops and getting a run here, and just goes up and inside, and it's like Byrne must have known he was there, but he didn't try to take the line, and, you know, good, clean racing.
Mike LaRocco turning some very fast lap times. Unfortunately, we don't have Ezra Lusk here as he got hurt in Salt Lake City, an incident which happened behind the starters tower. So from our position, Cameron, we never saw him go down. Your leader right now is Kevin Windham. Chad Reed sits in 2nd, Mike LaRocco 3rd, then it's Nick Way and David Villeman rounding out the top 5, and we're not even halfway through.
Nick Way is a guy that looks like he wants to try to move back up, but the problem he's having is Villeman catching up, and It's interesting to watch Nick go way outside on that corner. It's almost like he made a mistake there or something, or he felt like he was going to slide. It was really kind of strange, wasn't it?
And do you think he's feeling something on the track and his traction is not set the way he likes it, so he's taking a little more caution?
It's been hard for everybody to set tires. Billman to the inside. He's got the line. Scoots it, does a little wheel slide, grabbing the brake and slide underneath. And way moving back one spot, but still sitting in the top 5.
So David Billman moves up yet another position. He started out terribly at the start. Got up to 4th. Here's a guy who crashed in his heat race, really racked his head, came back to dominate.
On the track, to the side, for those of you who can see it, I don't know if you can see the smoke there puffing up in the background, but Tyler Evans with a little bit of an explosion of a motorcycle there.
Well, right below our booth, near side us, they try to get up the track. Tyler Evans didn't want any part of that as he was coming through that really tricky section. The thing started smoking up, Cameron, and he just got away from it.
Well, it threw him over the bars, and, you know, almost got tackled by it, but good thing Tyler got away from it. But right now, the man moving on our screen, the Cobra.
You know what it is? David Billman, I guess, was criticized all year because in the latter laps, he was, they say, dropping anchor. But he is really, in the last 3 or 4 weeks, his latter laps have been some of his best laps.
And it may have something to do with the fact they've been training outdoors, which you ride a lot more and you build your, you build your stamina up, and it's coming through now for him. And Way and
well, Billman sits in 4th. Way comes into your picture. There's number 26, Michael Byrne. Behind him is Voss. He's Voss, the newly crowned THQ World Supercross GP champion. There's Michael Byrne. He was in 6th, had a great start, unable to hold on. Right now, running the top 10. Heath Voss sits in 7th, and then you go back to 8th, and Sean Hamlin. What does the future hold, Cameron? Looking at your crystal ball for this young man.
Well, for
both of them, first of all, for Byrne and then Voss.
Well, Byrne, I think, is a guy that we're going to be seeing on the podium real soon. I think he's going to be able to win some races. Heath Voss is another guy who's really built his skill. He's gotten the support from Factory Yamaha. Everybody at Mockwood Yamaha is behind him. And, you know, the one thing I like about Heath's style is he's kind of quiet, but he carries a big stick. He's willing to get in there and fight for it. And I think now that he gets the confidence, he wins the title, and he's going to say, I can battle with these guys. And the more he believes that, the more he's going to become a factor.
Behind him, currently sitting in 8th place, the picture boy for LASIK surgery, Sean Hamlin. Here's a guy who really excels in the outdoor season. Currently, Hamlin running in 8th place, Cameron, but I think the outdoor season is really going to be where he excels.
For sure, and it looked like going through the screen right there, it looked like Michael Byrne.
Byrne's gone down the loop section.
Down and has a problem. And Hamlin, as you talk about his outdoor riding skills, he really came to shine because Travis Pastrana had injuries. Roger DeCosta gave him a shot for the outdoors, and he's been running great in Supercross this year.
From Sean Hamlin, we set it down to Jamie Little.
Hey, guys, I just checked in with Tyler Evans. He's in a bit of pain right now. His bike seized up, and he just endoed, and the handlebar went into his left knee. So he said he's hurting pretty bad. He's just so frustrated. He's been having issues with his bike for the last few weeks.
Thank you very much, Jamie. As we get a look back at Sean Hamlin, we're going to step aside, take a break. If anyone can bounce back from injury, it is the tough man, Tyler Evans. We'll be back for more from Las Vegas after this short break. There's your running order.
We did all the work, so you get to have all the fun. The Aqua Tracks from Honda, the first all 4-stroke lineup of personal watercraft in the world, with your choice of 2-seaters, 3-seaters, and turbocharging. Advanced technology means high performance and lower emissions, so the water stays cleaner, man, and so does the air. It's just what you expect from Honda. Pure performance. At select dealers only. Visit aquatracks.honda.com for one near you.
With the dollar menu, I get a lot for a little. And nobody's got a problem with that.
I'm loving it. 8 years ago it began. Winner of 12 Emmys and 3 Golden Globes. Now, the final gavel is about to sound. On Sunday, May 16th, the practice is coming to an end. But it's not over yet. Tonight, the man who opened the door returns to close it forever. Bobby's back. Dylan McDermott returns for the final 2 episodes starting tonight, 10/9 Central.
Hey, you're looking good today. I was thinking we should take a trip, just the 2 of us. Not anywhere by the ocean. I know how the salt air gets to you. I'm hungry. Are you hungry?
There's a better way to interact with your TV. Interactive digital cable from Oceanic Time Warner. Use your remote control to click on banner ads and get additional information about products and services. Even make a purchase. Oceanic Interactive. It's what's next.
Nice doily.
Roadrunner service restraint. You can check your email from anywhere. What? Yeah! It's 70 times faster than a dial-up service. 70 times faster! Okay. At least you see my mouth, man. It wouldn't be the first time. Got the fan, cut. Hey, Tarek, can we take it back for the
An event that started in 1998 is fast approaching its 7th year as the sport's annual kickoff showcase. The Maxxis U.S. Open, October 8th to the 10th, will feature all of your favorite stars on their new factory rides for the first time ever. Can defending champion Chad Reed hold off Ricky Carmichael, James Stewart, and the rest of the field? It's only a few short months away before the bikes invade the MGM Grand Garden Arena, October 8th to the 10th, Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome back to Las Vegas, Nevada. We're in Sam Boyd Stadium. It's the 250 main event finale on a beautiful night. Your leader, Kevin Windham, didn't get the whole shot. That honor went to Damon Huffman. But shortly thereafter, he has led, and he has done it tonight. 16 laps on a 20-lap affair. Windham has been flawless. Chad Reed, I think at this point, is resigned to the fact of no sense in risking the championship. He is running a very comfortable second right now, but he is not even in touch with Kevin Windham. Windham having just a tremendous night.
Winning and Windham coming out together in that same word.
Freudian slip.
Yeah, you know, it's synonymous. I can't talk. Wait a minute.
It's synonymous.
Thank you very much. But, you know, Kevin, 5 wins on the season, and that's not a bad mark. And, you know, everybody's talking about next season Supercross, and, well, the outdoors are coming up next, and Kevin really has his eyes set on that. I think he's ready to do battle.
Well, it'll be interesting to see Kevin Windham on the Sunford 4-stroke. Ricky Carmichael talked to him today in the pit area. He said he feels great. He's been riding his bike a lot. He is absolutely ecstatic to get back on that bike and start racing again. And Ernesto Fonseca's healthy again. Hopefully Travis Pastrana will get his issues worked out with his health, and I look forward to next year's Supercross season. Just to remind you that 2005 Supercross tickets are on sale now for Las Vegas. Finals next year, 365 days away. Get your tickets now, and as well, the U.S. Maxxis Open. If you can't wait for Supercross in October 8th to the 10th, U.S. Open here in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand, you can watch that. Kevin Windham has done a fabulous job. He has been the Southern gentleman. He has done a great job when there's been controversy. He's handled it well, much like Chad Reed has handled some problems that have come his way. Both these guys, Cameron, you can't say enough about them. They truly are great champions.
And they really have excelled on the season. You know, everybody knew Chad would, and a lot of people talked about Kevin coming in. Mike LaRocca with the win on the season. A lot of big performances from a lot of great riders, and it's pretty amazing. The great riders have really risen to the top this year.
Oh, we give you a split-screen look at your first and second placings. Kevin Windham on the right, Chad Reed, number 22, on board the Yamaha on the left. And there's another source of speculation. Where does Chad Reed go from here? As we look at the final lap, the white flag is out. The final lap of the Supercross season in 2004. Any ideas, Cameron? Any scoop on where Chad Reed may be going?
Well, I've said a couple different things, and, you know, I'm not just going to stick my foot in my mouth. You know, there's so many rumors going around. One thing I can say is Chad Reed will be riding a 450 at the outdoors. That much I do know. What color bike he's going to be riding, we've speculated all different types of things. Yellow bikes, blue bikes, auto manufacturers, but Kevin Windham right now is the man of the moment. You saw Reed's mechanic, Darren Sorensen, rookie out there, saying, give us a whip for the championship.
Well, we'll watch Kevin Windham come through. The flash bulbs go off here at Sam Boyd Stadium on a sold-out night. But your winner will be Kevin Windham picking up the victory here in the 250 main event. Chad Reed will get the title, but what a great night it has been here in Las Vegas. Your winner, 250 main, Kevin Congratulations go out to Kevin Witham, all the folks at Amsoil, Chaparral, and Honda. Chad Reed will bring it through. He will pick up the title. When we come back, we'll talk to both men when we return.
Suzuki Summer Sizzler is here with incredible deals. Stop into your Suzuki dealer today for some of the hottest financing available. Payments are $45 per month at 5.95% APR for 36 months on approved credit when you buy select Quad Runner and Quad Sport ATVs. Get the Quad Runner ATV you want at a price you'll love. That's Summer Sizzler. Stop into your Suzuki dealer today.
This is my Subway salad, the new Atkins-friendly grilled chicken and baby spinach salad. Made fresh in front of me with chicken, garlic, almonds, all in a bed of baby spinach. And saying baby spinach is my new Lucky Charm, baby spinach. Oh, garlic almonds? Garlic almonds. My Subway salad, all the Subway fresh salads. It's what I eat when I want to eat fresh.
Scent is the strongest sense tied to memory. How will you be remembered? Introducing new Red Zone Invisible Solid. It's the longest lasting invisible solid from Old Spice, so you smell great all day and all night. New Red Zone Invisible Solid in 4 cents. Stay in the zone.
For the best protection against water damage, one name says it all. Thompson's Water Seal, waterproofer plus wood protector for the highest level of water protection guaranteed. Thompson's Water Seal and Thompson's Water Seal Advanced, the most powerful protection against water damage.
All right, boys, playoff hockey production is underway. Set all machines to maximum. It's all about determination and toughness now. Because only one team's going to hoist the cup. The NHL playoffs delivered nightly on ESPN and ESPN2.
Supercross on ESPN2 is being brought to you by Honda, the company that defines performance in motorcycles, ATVs, personal watercraft, and scooters. By MX Unleashed, available now for PlayStation 2 and Xbox. And by Suzuki, maker of performance-driven motorcycles, scooters, and all-terrain vehicles. Welcome back to Las Vegas, Nevada, the entertainment capital of the world, Sam Boyd Stadium, as the fireworks show that it is finished. The finale. As we take a look at our Honda official results, Kevin Windham is your winner, followed by Chad Reed, Mike LaRocco, David Villeman, and Nick Way rounding out the top 5. A good run for Heath Voss as he wraps up his title, finishing in 7th place. Tommy Hoffmaster, our thanks to him for running the helmet camera. He finishes in 14th place, and with that, let's send it down to Jamie Little.
Well, it's certainly been a magical night, to say the least, especially for these two riders right here who have worked so hard to be here. And Heath, it's finally happened. It's come down to the last race. What's going through your mind right now?
It feels so good. Last week when I was on the line for the last chance, you know, everybody's coming up to me and they're like, don't you know that you got a 9-point lead in the World Championship and there's $100,000 on the line? And, man, I was sweating bullets. And, I mean, even today and yesterday, I was just trying to play it smart, not kill myself, and I pulled it off. It feels good.
Congratulations. All right, Chad Reed, you've waited for this moment your entire life. Your lifelong dream just came true at the very last moment. How are you feeling?
Yeah, it feels awesome. You know, I just want to thank everybody around me. It's a lot of hard work from everybody, and you know, really want to thank all the Yamaha guys. Well, the guys at Thor, Parts Unlimited, Scott, Bridgestone, you know, my fiancée, Allie, does a great job. She's my biggest fan, my biggest supporter, and, you know, want to thank her a lot. And Doug from Bridgestone, you know, he does an awesome job. And just real happy to get this goal, and, you know, nothing feels better than the first one. So I look forward to, you know, the rest of the season now and just, you know, celebrate this.
All right, lifelong journey coming all the way from Australia, making his dream a reality.
The road to Las Vegas has been a good one. It is the official destination of Supercross as we take a look at our final point standings on the year. First on the THQ AMA Series, Chad Reed, your winner with 355 points, followed by Kevin Windham and Mike LaRocco rounding out the top 3. On the World Supercross GP standings, it's Heath Voss, followed by Damon Huffman and Tyler Evans, also finishing on the podium. Well, in a few short months, we're back in Las Vegas, Nevada for the Maxxis U.S. Open, October 8th to the 10th. Get your tickets now. We'll be at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. And the outdoor season starts in just a few short weeks, the return of Ricky Carmichael. Our first show comes to you Saturday, May 22nd from Sacramento, California and Hangtown. On behalf of Cameron Steele and Jamie Little, I'm Todd Harris saying so long from Las Vegas, Nevada. It's been a great ride. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.